Thank you, Roger. Listen, everyone, the first product is called Rejuvenate. It's our topical cream that you put on your skin. You put it in your hair, rub it into your scalp. Anywhere on your body from head to toe, you utilize Rejuvenate. It's for everything that disturbs your skin, whether that's a burn, a scrape, a cut, a scratch, a bump, a mole, any blemish, anything, including mild to severe discomfort. It doesn't just sit on your skin. It soaks deep into your skin, soaks down to your tendons, your ligaments, your muscles, and your joints. It helps with everything, aching and hurting, discomfort in your back, in your joints. Listen, there's testimonials on our website about the effect it's had for people with cellulite and their wrinkles. And it's not just that. It also helps with conditions some people suffer with, and that can manifest itself as a lack of feeling or poor circulation in your extremities, sometimes a tingling or hurting in your feet or your hands. Listen, this is going to become your go-to product for everything I just mentioned, and that is called Rejuvenate. Now let me tell you about Restore. Restore is our third-generation product. Dr. Elliott has constructed something completely unique with Restore 3.0 that uses a foundation of two ancient superfoods, olive oil with olive and black seed oil. They've both been used for thousands of years because of the benefits they give to human beings. They found black seed when they opened King Tut's tomb. But these are the basic components in a 44-ingredient product called Restore. And Dr. Bevan has been able to take certain things and utilize them in a special way. As an example, he's taken several elements in olive oil, uses those to repair your cell walls. And when we can tune up and detoxify your cells while increasing your mitochondria, that's what makes us special. That's the unique thing. When we can increase your mitochondria, we can help your body work the way it's supposed to, the way it did before life and the environment started tearing your body down and destroying the way it should work. Listen, let's talk about black seed oil. It has its own unique antioxidants, and Dr. Bevan uses those to actually encourage your body to make more energy, but it's real energy. It's cellular energy. It's not that fake energy that comes from caffeine or sugar where you get a big hit but then a big drop. Cellular energy is different. Number one, it doesn't have jitters, and it's steady, and it lasts a long time. When you, once again, have that kind of energy, you are going to be astounded at the life you start living again, the things you can do because of this incredible energy. And the last thing I want to mention, we've got a pet product that is astounding. Dr. Bevan took the things out of People Restore that pets should not have, created Pet Restore. We've got old dogs that are lame and can't climb stairs running around like puppies. We've got cats doing the same thing like kittens. Listen, if your pet is shedding, coughing, hacking, spitting up, has fleas, trouble, itching, they're closer to the carpet, they're closer to the yard, to the grass, to all the chemicals and all those things. They just can't tell us they're hurting. You will be astounded at the allergies our pets have, and you're going to be astounded at how all that changes when they use Pet Restore. So 3 products: Rejuvenate the cream, Restore 3.0 for people, and Pet Restore 2.0 for our pets. With that, to hear more about all of it, I'm going to turn the call back over to Roger. Roger?
All right. Thank you, Dale. Okay, so on Saturday we talked about how much more prevalent eye issues are today than they've been in the past. By 2050, I believe the statistic says it may triple. Various eye issues. I'm talking about eye injuries. I'm talking about retinopathy. I'm talking about, and these are all, by the way, definitely them are downstream consequences of high blood pressure and high blood sugar. So we've got 130 million people living with diabetes, for example, right there. All those things are increasing damages to your eye. And that's on top of things like flat screen monitors. I got a problem with my vision, my light ability to stay in strong light right now because of all the time I spend on flat screen monitors. Okay, Dr. Dan did it in our nutritional counseling session on Saturday. I think went into some of that. So all these things now that are assaulting your eye, it is more and more difficult to maintain good eyesight. You've got to really, really work with that. And that's part of what we created our technology to do. Now, Dr. Elliott took us deep into that on Saturday. He talked about the ingredients and whatnot that we have in there and how our technology assists you in that way. But I want you to hear an excerpt from it on Saturday from those of you who weren't there and a recap for those of you who were. Many people are just born with eyesight that's just not great. And in his family, that was the case as well.
So I've had to wear glasses or contacts my whole life. And for those of you who have had to wear glasses or contacts, you know that it's just one of those things you deal with. And as you age, you can run into problems with contacts. Your contacts get old, your eyes get inflamed, you start having problems with retinas, perhaps, as my retinas have always, been weak floaters and things like that. So I've had a number of conditions that I've dealt with from a very early age. But as I was, getting into the early stages of middle age, before we had Restore, before I was working on this, what I noticed was I'd have a lot of eye redness quite a lot of the time. My eyes would get very tired. They would get dry. I would have to close my eyes for some time, just to kind of rest them, especially with a lot of screens, whether phones or computers. Blue light really taxes eyes, and most of us are using those devices a lot of the time. So our eyes work really, really hard just to maintain their own health, and it gets harder and harder to maintain it. My grandmother had age-related macular degeneration. My grandfather had cataracts. So all of that is in my family tree. I have not had either of those two things, but once I started on Restore, an early version of Restore, the thing that I noticed right away, faster than anything else, was the elimination of any dry eye. My eyes absolutely self-lubricated in a way that I hadn't experienced in years. And I had no more problems with dry eyes whatsoever.
Okay, so that's one of the things we hear a lot about, people having issues with dry eyes. On Saturday, you heard from various people with various conditions having to do with their retina and whatnot. We're adding dry eye to that list. For those of you who are concerned about that, we were talking to a number of people before the call who had similar situations. Now, it is actually possible to dramatically improve your vision. I mean, in minutes. Grace and Dinah, I see them on the line tonight. Let us know that. Get a call from Grace on one Sunday afternoon. I could barely understand what she's saying, so I'll have to tell you what it is because she's talking really fast out of excitement. They were trying to read the writing on cans in the bathroom, I think it was. You couldn't read it. Sometimes you take a picture and you have to blow it up in order to see it. Suddenly, after using our Rejuvenate, they were read print, they just couldn't read it. It was astounding. Listen to Grace and Dinah. Was it yesterday? I get a call from Grace. She found a new use for Rejuvenate, and it was amazing. Let's listen to Grace and Dinah. Okay, Grace, go right ahead. Tell me again, please.
Okay, so as I rubbed it on my eyes, came into the bathroom, rubbed it on Dinah's eyes. She just rubbed it on her eyes. Now, we're putting up everything in the bathroom. Number one, the Restore bottle. When we first got this bottle, I had to take a picture of this bottle because I couldn't read the ingredients on it. So we're sitting here right now reading the ingredients with no glasses. Yes, it's you. This is our 4 ounce by mouth. What does that say right here? Okay, and look, it says proprietary blend, extra virgin olive oil, black seed oil, 110.
You can read the whole label now.
I can read the whole label when I rubbed it around my eyes. I can read this whole label. When I first ordered this a week ago, I took a
Okay, so if you've got tired eyes, you spend a lot of time on the computer, you got glare issues and whatnot, there's immediate relief available for you. Okay. Now, let's go a little deeper into this. If you go around the world and you look to try to find the populations that have the best vision in the entire world, you would end up in Australia. The population that has the best vision in the world are Aborigine children. That's right, children. You know, their vision quite often might be 2015, 2010. That means that they can see from 20 feet what you'd have to be within 10 or 15 feet to see. Their vision is just extraordinary. There seems to be a genetic predisposition. You know, they eat really well, or historically they did. But why is it just the children? That was my question. Why? Why not Aborigine adults? I'll tell you why. Because more and more of these Aborigines who grew up in more of a paleo situation with their diet and whatnot are moving to the cities, and they start eating like you eat. And they lose their vision like you lose it for the same reasons. Okay? They get what's called macular degeneration. On Saturday, you heard us play several interviews I did, Ron Long out in Spokane, for example, one of, where you have to get these injections in your eye because your retina, in particular your macula, that's about 1/4 of an inch in the back of your eye and your retina where your sharp vision is focused, starts to fail. And it's because of the inflammation Dr. Elliott talked about on Saturday, starts to starve your eyes for oxygen, so your body responds by trying to put more veins in there to put more blood flow to your eye. And it just makes a mess. So what do they do about it? They used to just take a laser and try to cauterize those veins. Of course, that'll destroy that part of your eye. And then they moved on to a medication called Eylea, Eyeelea. Do what I did. Google Eylea and with a question about how it works. What it does, it blocks the formation of new blood vessels. It's like a kinder and gentler way than burning your eye with a laser, right? But it's still a problem. And you heard Ron Long talk about that on Saturday. He said it was like torture, where they're puncturing your eyeball with a needle and all of that, okay? Well, turns out none of that's actually necessary.
Right.
None of it. You're going to hear from some folks tonight that are going to bear that out. Let me let you hear from one of them right now, LaRon Campbell, out in California. And by the way, if you've got blood sugar issues, it's not just damaging; it's damaging everything. It's about which one's going to fail first. And LaRon will also, you'll hear that in my interview with him as well. So LaRon, give me an update on where you were. I think this is like your second month now. We talked at the 1 month point, now at the 2 month point on Restore and Rejuvenate.
I took the test that the doctor gives me for my kidneys, and I came out with a filtration rate at 18, and then they were mapping out my arms so they could start, getting ready for dialysis. And then I took the Restore 3.0 for that month, 1 month. I took my test again, and my filtration rate went up to 30. So they don't have to finish doing anything for dialysis. They're just on hold. So that was my first bottle of Restore. How do you say, the cream that you gave me? Rejuvenate. So I've been, my hands are like really, really bad, so I can't really open and close them too much, but that's what I use on my hands, and it really helps me to be able to use my hands a whole lot better. And also, when I put it in my hands, I decided to put it on my eyelids, and now my vision is being restored too. So,
remind me of what your vision was like before you started on Restore and Rejuvenate.
Well, I take shots in my eye for the injections to be able to see. But now I'm not having to have them as often, and I'm not seeing a whole lot better between times of injections. So I'm continuing to do that.
Okay. Okay, so your kidney failure has been reversed. Your vision loss is also, it sounds like, being reversed as well.
Yep.
Interesting.
My
Kidney
arthritis and
failure reversed.
in my eyes.
Awesome.
Thank you for sharing that, LeBron.
Thank you.
So, how do we reverse all that stuff? Actually, we don't. That's what your body does. It knows how to do it. Those instructions are in your DNA. What we do is just provide your body with the resources it needs to rebuild that mitochondria. So now you got more energy to do more things. It can take advantage of more resources. It can do the repair that it couldn't do before. Okay. All right, now, so let's address another issue. Damaged retina, separated retinas are a big problem for a lot of people due to injuries. It's not just people that are boxing or playing football or something like that where you have traumas routinely, right? People like Luann Spencer, listen to what she has to tell us about that. Luann's on the line tonight out of California. Luann, you're excited to share your story. Could you tell me please what your health concerns were before you were introduced to Restore and Rejuvenate and what happened after?
I had a torn retina. I had surgery about 5 years ago, and they think it's from cataract surgery side effect or genetic. And so my eye would always hurt and dry eye. And so I put chemicals in my eye and stuff like that. I didn't know any better. And all of a sudden, Josie turns me on to this Restore and Rejuvenate, specifically a lot of it for the eyes. And all of a sudden, I have no pain. And I go and see the retina center before this, right after I started it and stuff, and no pain and stuff. And it was like a month afterwards I started it. And my retina, it attached itself. He was ready to take the laser to it again in the doctor's office. And it really hurts because the retina has nerves. And he didn't have to do it.
What comment did he make about it?
He said, "What are you doing?" And I let him ask, and I told him. And he read it, and he marked it down, and he said, "This is some potent stuff." And he wrote it down, and he said, how do you get a hold of this, and so forth. And I told him and so forth, and Josie and stuff, and the numbers on the bottle and stuff like that. He said, "This is unheard of, Luann. This is unheard of." And it just shocked him. And he's working with me. And I'm glad for that because I can say that's what I feel. I personally don't trust doctors to be nice. They might be nice, but I think they're quacks. I think they're into it for money. And this guy's working with me, and I'm so tickled because he seems to be honest. I don't trust him 100%, but and then the greens too with it. I didn't notice my eye so much with the greens alone, but then when Josie turned me on to the Restore, it was about a month, give or take, and no eye pain, no dry eye. It's just amazing, and it's attached itself. I'm just really. When you see results, you get so excited. It's powerful.
Totally. Thank you for sharing that.
Oh, I wanted to. Yeah, it's really exciting because when you have eye pain, the whole eyeball for several years straight, no matter what he did, it didn't work. It didn't help.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, like we say, there's some things only your body knows how to fix.
That's it. Yep. And it's I'm gonna use it from now on. It's great.
All right, we'll see you on the call shortly. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Roger. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, there are certain things that your body knows how to fix best. Now, sometimes it just fails. I see Wendell Hart from D.C. is a part of the Handy Randy Nation. He's on the line. I didn't talk to Wendell beforehand, but I want to see if he can talk to me for a minute right now. Wendell, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
So, Wendell, you were All-American athlete, went to college on a basketball scholarship. You had a heart issue, but your concern was your retina failing. And I'm calling this out because that just happens to people. It's not like you necessarily had any particular condition. It's just that one day there was this hole in your vision. There was a place you couldn't see. So tell us briefly, if you would, Wendell, what the doctors were telling you about that. Remind us of what they said. Did they feel like that was going to get fixed anytime soon?
Well, let me say this. Let me just back up a little. One Sunday morning, I was looking out the window, and the sun reflected on my Venetian blind. I have metal Venetian blind, and it hit me in my left eye. And I had dark spots, and I was told that after 3 days, go see a doctor. So I went to the doctor. He took a picture of my eye. The eye looked like the moon, but it was blood red. He told me I would never get full vision of that eye again. And the example he used, he said, if you take some chocolate milk and pour it on white carpet, you'll never get that carpet back white again. So I thought to myself when he said that, Anyway, so I went back after a 3-month period. On my 3rd month, I went back. He looked at my eye. He took a picture. He said to me, he said, had I not taken a picture of your eye, I wouldn't believe what I'm seeing now. Well, I didn't mention, like I heard that someone before told the doctor what he was using, but I just left it at that because I just didn't have a lot of faith in doctors, for some reason. I know I go just to check, but I didn't have a lot of faith in. And then here, this product, now I'm saying 2020. Just faith. And at the same time, let me just go into this with the heart thing real quickly, if you don't mind, Roger. I've been at college. I took a physical examination, and the doctor told me, he advised me not to play basketball because he said I wouldn't make it, my heart would give out and all that. But coming from where I came from, where I was raised, I didn't have much of a choice. I either going to die, I'm going to play ball. So I went to college, and I played 4 years, 30 years All-American. And the doctor checked just recently. I said about 6 months, or 8 months, it's been a while, maybe 6, 8, 9 months, I can't remember now. The doctor checked my heart, and I told the doctor, he said, is anything else wrong with you? I said, well, doctor, I had my heart problem. He looked at it and said, there's nothing wrong with your heart. And I can't believe it. In 15 years, I've gone through with this heart thing. And this little ball I paid $100 for cured all of that. And I'm one of those kind of people that didn't have a lot of faith in medicine. Because, you get a lot of medicine, the doctors prescribe these things, and they seem like they work a little bit, then it doesn't work. This is the first time in my life I've seen a product that works. I won't be without my Restore. I will not be without it.
All right, Wendell, I'm with you on that. I second that motion. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. You're welcome.
So, it's very indiscriminate about what it fixed. I mean, it's not a specific kind of thing because indiscriminate is not correct. It's a general solution because everything takes energy. And when you give cells a tune-up, repair those cell walls, make sure things can flow in and out so you can detoxify the cells and take your cellular function to a higher level. All this repair that can get done, and it just baffles doctors who are taking a different approach. Okay. So, on Saturday, we heard from Dr. Soloway. We didn't hear from Dr. Boswell. I want to, Dale, before I get to you, I know we only got like 39 minutes on Monday night, but I want to talk to Dr. B for a moment, just briefly. Dr. B, are you there? Can you talk?
Yes, sir, I am here.
The specific thing that I want to ask you about is you're headed for St. George. You're going to compete in the Senior Olympics. You've been on our stuff for a long time. I'm really excited about that. Just share with folks what your age is and what events you're going to be competing in, and using and promoting our technology.
Okay, well, I've been working to get ready for this event coming up. And a week from tomorrow, I'll be doing a high jump and a long jump. The next day, I do a standing long jump and a 100-meter run. And then Wednesday of next week, I do let's see, did I say first I do a 50-meter run on Tuesday, and then I do the 100-meter run on Wednesday. And I've been running and practicing jumping and everything, trying to make sure that the body's working good. And I had one setback. I was doing some high jumping over the furniture. I moved the cushions off the couch and was jumping over the couch, the back of it, and landing on the cushions that you sit on. Well, I didn't realize that the back frame of that couch had a 2x4 right down by the cushions, and I landed on that, and I sprained my lower back, and I thought, oh no, man, I was hurt real bad, sprained. It was hard to get out of bed the next morning, and so 2 or 3 days I was jimping around using Rejuvenate, of course, like crazy, and using a vibrator and doing my body work that I do. Well, by Friday, I was out running again, and I ran again this morning. And there's no pain. I'm pain-free, except right when I first get out of bed in the morning, my lower back is a little bit stiff. But that goes clear back into my early 30s when I sprained my low back doing hyperextending, doing a 1.5 dive off from the diving board, and that had never completely cleared up, but even that is just about 80 to 90% clear now.
Dr. B,
I'm getting excited.
Dr. B, tell people how old you are.
I turn 86 this coming Sunday.
Okay.
Look at that.
October 9th.
86 years old.
All right.
Moving
Thank you
around
for
like that, bouncing back from using the product.
Part of the reason I wanted to call that out is this.
Just
This is
awesome.
how late into your life you can still be active. You've got the right technology helping you repair everything, eyes included, right? Injuries you get over and that kind of thing. It just doesn't have to be the way it's been if you take this natural approach, pushing up your energy. Dr. Dan Soloway, he's been with us also for a long time out of Oklahoma City. Dr. Dan, I know you got a comment or two that won't run me over time. Go right ahead. Okay, I'll have to go get Dale in that case. He missed his cue. Go right ahead, Dale.
I'm here. Listen, everybody. You get these incredible products at MoreMito.com. MoreMito.com / and put your username in. That's going to take you to your website. You know it's your website because your name's at the top along with your phone number and your email address. That's where people can join with you, be part of this incredible thing. 86-year-old folks jumping over their couch, racing, running, long jumps. That you don't hear about that with 66-year-olds, much less 86-year-olds. Listen, we want people to join you. It's free. There's no cost. There's no monthly fees. There's no required auto ship. And they can get their own website and have access to these incredible testimonials. We want you to go into your back office and order your product from inside your back office. We're going to take you through some of the changes later this week, the upgrades, the things you have access to. But here's what you have the most important access to. It's these products. Get your life back, do things you couldn't do for a long time, and make sure you share it with people. There's nothing people are going through that isn't improved with these products. Make sure you're telling them, make sure they're using it. Roger, I'll give it back to you.
All right. Doing some good stuff in the back office. Tell people how they can track their products from their back office now.
Listen, you can go into your orders, my orders. You'll see your order. You'll now see your tracking number. It'll be blue. You can click on it. You can find out exactly where your package is. No more hoping you get a text or an email. Go find out where your package is at. Track it. If you ever have questions, this is true for anything. The bottom of every website has our phone number. Call us. Text us. That's a texting number. Don't wait for answers. Get in touch with us. We'll get back to you. We're all moving fast, and that's the key here. Let's go, go, go. So back to you, Roger.
All right. Thank you, Dale. There are two opportunities here with us. I think the first one is kind of straightforward. Try this technology together with your DNA, and let's see what happens. Maybe you've got a specific concern, or maybe you don't. Maybe you just want to be the healthiest person you could be so that by the time you're 80-something, you could be challenging people in the senior Olympics like Dr. B is doing. Okay. The other opportunity we've got is, I think it's really special. We have a nutritional counseling class that Dr. Dan Soloway does for us on Saturday. That's growing. More and more people of you are taking advantage of it. I started that because my observation is that no one's created a nutraceutical product yet you can't defeat with bad habits, or you can't help out with good ones. So Dr. Dan's doing an extraordinary job. You're getting the same guy that's had worked with, consulted with, or trained the people who did a lot of your celebrities and professional athletes, Tom Selleck, Dustin Hoffman, Herschel Walker, Bo Jackson, McEnroe. The list is really long. We've got that possibility for you, where if you're really into your health and you're improving your boys, you come to the right place, right? Because this is where we keep health on 100 and hype on 0, right? It's all about giving you the options that can improve your health. Dr. Dan, are you there this time? Okay, Dr. Dan's tied up, so I'll keep it moving. The other part of our opportunity is straightforward as well. We want to get the word out about this technology and to encourage people to help us, and also to help them pay for their product, make it more affordable. We've created a risk-free opportunity for you. It costs you nothing to get involved with us or stay involved with us. This is a no games, no gimmicks, no gadget company. There's no junky stuff that happens to you that may have occurred other places. If you've been looking for that company that has unique technology, absolutely works, you can't be on any of our calls and not get that impression. By all means, get with the person that invited you. Let's see what we can do together. We need people telling other people about what you heard tonight. Okay? And so with that, Dale, I'll give you the last word.
Fantastic. Listen, everybody, we are moving fast. Things are exploding. Lives are changing. That's the exciting thing, to help people in pain and discomfort with issues. It is astoundingly rewarding, not just in a compensation way, but in a heart way. To help people and know what you've got works is astounding. So if you have questions, if you want help, if you want us on phone calls, just text us. We'll get with you. We'll help you get this going. We've got powerful folks doing powerful things right now that didn't even know about us 2 weeks ago. Make sure you're part of it. With that, Roger, I'll turn it back to you.
We'll see you on Saturday with another great topic. Be blessed.
Another awesome Monday night conference call. Did y'all hear what was going on? All these people having just tremendous health issues that were turned around. Doctors were telling people that, they things that would happen, right? Wow. If you have not joined our YouTube family, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join us, okay? Subscribe to the Wealth of Health Show. Back to these products. So you heard several people talking, right? So you heard LaRon Campbell. What did he say? He was getting ready for dialysis. They were gonna put him on dialysis, right? He took the product, the Restore, for 1 month while they were getting ready to start dialysis. After taking it for 1 month, his numbers went up to 30. Now, y'all that are dealing with y'all that are diabetics and on dialysis, y'all know what that means. I'm still learning. But from what he explained, that's a good thing, because he didn't have to have dialysis because his number got to 30, right? And he was using the Rejuvenate gel on his hands because he had some issues with his hands, y'all. Rejuvenate works great for pain, inflammation, skin cancer, grow hair, you name it, okay? But in this case, he was having problems with his hands, so he used a Rejuvenate gel, right? He said he was getting injections in his eyes, y'all. You know how painful that is, getting an injection in the eyes? There was somebody on Saturday that talked about getting an injection in their eyes and how they jumped every time they got the injection, which tore it some. And they would have to go to the hospital and, to get some relief. If you haven't reviewed the one from Saturday, then you want to go on the channel. So make sure you join, subscribe to the channel, go back and listen to the one from Saturday, you guys. That one was a little bit longer because it was on Saturday. and it was tremendous, just like the one tonight. But he was getting injections, and so now, because of using the Restore Oil, he's not having to get as many injections. Isn't that awesome? You have to take care of your body, because your body can fix itself if you get the right things in there. Again, these are nutraceuticals, they're all natural products. These are not medications. They don't have to be approved by the FDA, because the FDA does not approve natural products, nutraceutical products, okay? So his kidney failure was reversed, you guys. Do you understand that? Kidney failure reversed. They were finna put him on dialysis, but it was reversed. Y'all, I challenge y'all to forward this to anybody and everybody that you know that has kidney failure, right? Because now they can know that there is something that can help them. They don't have to go and get on dialysis. Get on the Restore Oil. Be persistent. Take it every day. Take it like you should take it, and you'll get results. Having problems with your hands, any pain, inflammation, and all that, you want to get that Rejuvenate Gel. Okay, so then we had Luann Spencer in Cali, right? She said, I think for 5 years, she had a torn retina. 5 years ago, she had a surgery for her torn retina. Okay, she also had dry eyes, right? I took notes, y'all, so I wouldn't forget some of this stuff. So, that's some things you have to do. You have to take notes, right? Because knowledge is power, right? So anyway, someone turned her on to the Restore Oil, okay, and the Rejuvenate Gel, like we're turning you on to it. By the way, if you didn't hear how Dale explained how you get your free website, you would get back to the person that referred you, or if nobody referred you, you happen to get on my channel, or somebody that's not in MoreMito referred you to my channel, then you will go to www.moremito.com/S Alford. That's moremito.com/SALFORD. You're going to click join. Even if somebody else referred you, you go to their website, you find out what their username. So it will be moremito.com/whatever their username is. Then you would click join. Then you would click referring customers so you can get the discounts. And then you put your information in there and your website is up just like that, y'all. Then you can go on there, you can order, you can look up the product, you can look up the information on the scientist, Dr. Beverly Elliott, the owner, Mr. Roger Hill. You get to you'll see all the ingredients in there. There's a PDF that tells you all the ingredients that's in the Restore Oil. Some, you have some people out there who say, oh, well, let me take this to my doctor. Well, if you choose to do that, remember, it's not a medication, but if you choose to do that, there's a PDF. It shows all the ingredients in there. Same thing with the Rejuvenate Gel. It shows you all the ingredients that's in there. The pet product, the UltraMito Petlife, as well as the travel size Rejuvenate Gel. So you see Rejuvenate Gel. So here's the travel size. So you don't have to leave home without it. But anyway, so back to Luann. So she said she had her torn retina retached itself. Okay? It retached itself. They were wanting to do more treatments on her before she got on the product, right? She got on the product. She went back to the doctor, and the doctor said, "What have you been doing?" The doctor was amazed. "What have you been doing?" Of course, she shared with the doctor what she had been doing, and she said, the doctor said, "This is unheard of." Well, great comment from the doctor. But when you're on stuff like this, UltraMito Restore Oil, Rejuvenate Gel, then you get your mitochondria strong. And once you get your mitochondria strong, then your body can fix itself. So that's what's going on. People are getting on the products, they're strengthening up their mitochondria, and their body is fixing itself. What does your body need to be fixed from? You need to get on the product so you can fix your body. So we have Wendell from DC, right? So Wendell from DC said that the sun hit him in his left eye, right? And he said his eye was so red, it looked like a moon. Doctor took a picture of it, right? So he took the products for 3 months. Took the Restore Oil, and he was using the Rejuvenate Gel, which you can put the Rejuvenate Gel all around your eyes, and you can also put it in your eyes. As of Saturday, I was aware of people putting it in their eyes, and it repaired. It repaired your mitochondria, when then your body repaired the glaucoma and all that stuff. So go back and listen to the call from Saturday, and you can hear the people when they were talking about the glaucoma and everything, because that one was about eyes as well. It was just longer than this one. This one was only 30-something minutes. On Saturday, it's just an hour long. But anyway, Wendell from DC is now 20/20 vision because of taking the products for 3 months. When we went to the doctor couldn't believe it either, right? Now he has 20/20 vision, y'all. Doctors were giving up on people, right? Didn't think they would have better eyesight. And look at what's happening. So here's somebody else that has 20/20 vision. Somebody else on the call on Saturday had 20/20 vision after taking the product. So you want to make sure you get these products in your household. Again, if you have not subscribed, like, and hit that bell, join the family. Subscribe, like, and hit that bell. If somebody else referred you that's in MoreMito, get back with the person that referred you. If not, if you happen to be a subscriber to my channel, or someone referred you to the channel that is not in MoreMito, then go ahead and go to moremito.com/S-Alford. Click join. Create your free website. Everybody gets a free website. If y'all heard Dale, sharing how we do it. Mr. Roger Hill, the owner of the company, set it up for everybody to get a free website so that you can order your product. You have to be referred to the company. You cannot just call up the company and say, hey, I want to order a bundle. This is a bundle. I want to order a bundle. You can't do that. You have to be referred by someone. So once you're referred by somebody, and you're in the system, meaning you've created your website. Now understand, not everybody does the web. I have an aunt. She does not do the web. So I had to go in there and create her website for her. And then we did her order for her. Okay. So you do what is necessary to help a person achieve what they need to achieve, right? Teamwork, right? Teamwork makes the dream work. Just like knowledge is power, right? Get this knowledge. Pass this on to other people so that they can get the knowledge of how to strengthen their mitochondria. So once your mitochondria is strengthened, then your body can fix itself. Now understand, we don't fix anything, but we do teach you how to strengthen your mitochondria. If you're not clear on what mitochondria is, look it up. Strengthen your mitochondria and your body can fix itself. If you did not know that, yes, your body can fix itself. Use the Rejuvenate. I keep saying it. Use the Rejuvenate Gel. Use the Restore Oil to strengthen your mitochondria so your body can fix itself. We were talking about eyes. I used to have a restriction on my driver's license. I had to wear these when I drive, right? Well, glasses. I no longer have that restriction on my driver's license. You know why? You know why I don't have that restriction? Because I started out at the time, this is all Dr. Bevan Elliott had created. He had not created, well, he had some other oils. It was oils that they were tested on humans that he was formulating for pets, right? So it was safe for humans as well because it was tested with humans. However, he came out later with the with the Restore Oil. So I started out with this, and I take it, and I was rubbing it all around my eyes because I had been hearing other people how they were using it on their eyes, and they could see, they didn't have to wear glasses anymore, etc. Could read VIN numbers and all that, right? However, I do have stigmatism, so mine took a little bit longer, right? So I continued doing this around my eyes, and then once Dr. Bevan Elliott came out with the Restore All, that was helping as well. And I tell you, I was so excited when I renewed my license and that restriction got removed because I was able to pass that test, right? Awesome, y'all. Awesome. Y'all, these products help so many things. You know, people with cerebral palsy had never walked before, you know, are now not only walking, but now running. We have testimonials from people that have had cerebral palsy, people that had ADHD, migraines, allergies, cancer, you name it. Kidney failure, you know, we were talking about kidney failure, high blood pressure, diabetic, on dialysis, so many different things, you guys. These are products that need to be in every household. The holidays are coming up. Great gifts. Order someone a bundle. One of the bundles, Rejuvenate Gel, the Restore All Pet product. Because you get a free product. You pay for 2 and you get a third one for free. Another bundle, the Rejuvenate Gel, Restore All, and you get a free Rejuvenate Gel. This is what I normally order. I go through Rejuvenate Gel so much because my allergies are real bad, okay? Real bad. My throat is starting to itching a little bit now. I have the window up and my neighbors have dogs, right? So this little thing sets off my allergies. So probably won't have it up too long because my allergies are starting to act up. Of course, I will take, you know, some Restore Oil, and I'll probably take some Rejuvenate and stick it up my nose. The last one you saw me on one of the calls, how my allergies was bothering me, and I ended up putting the Rejuvenate Gel on there. And then next thing you know, I wasn't touching my nose anymore because it was going away. So again, do yourself the justice and get on the product so that your body can fix itself. Do your friends and family and others that you know justice, and be a part of the health initiative and share this with people so that you know, people can fix their body. If you want to know how to, you know, get your product for free, because I normally don't pay for mine now, because, you know, instead of keeping my mouth shut, y'all, I used to be real shy, and I used to just keep my mouth shut and, you know, just go on about my business. However, people notice I'm not in as much pain as I used to be, and they started asking me questions, and then they wanted the product, right? So, you know what happened? I started earning those, you know, those MoreMito cash, and I no longer have to pay for my products. I just use that MoreMito cash and I order product when I need them. You can do the same thing. Just share this with people that you know. When they order, you'll accumulate the MoreMito, because just like if you were referred by me, remember you had to be referred to the company. If you were referred by me, each time you place an order, I get MoreMito cash, and it just accumulates. And when I need to order, I go look in my back office, I see what I have, and I place my order. So all of you that are customers of mine, thank you so much. Thank you for taking the opportunity to get your body healthy. And guess what? If you get your body healthy, then you can be wealthier, right? Because you'll have more energy. Oh, yes. And if you need energy, this is what you need. The Restore Oil. The Restore Oil will give you energy. Weight loss. You want to go and listen to the episode, Miss May Crosby. There was a lady, I don't think it was Saturday. I think it was the Saturday or the Monday before that. But there is another lady on there. I don't remember her name right off. So just go and listen to all the episodes. But she was sharing how it was helping her with things. And one of the things she said, she lost 50 pounds on it. So we have several people that have lost weight by being on the Restore Oil. Again, you get your body healthy, right? You build your mitochondria up and your body fixes itself. So again, if you have questions, you feel free to text me at 817-320-2571. Again, that's area code 817-320-2571. You don't have to be referred by me. You can be referred. You can be on somebody else's team. If you have questions, we'll get your questions answered. You know, everybody is to, you know, we're here to help everybody, right? So I don't mind. I've had plenty that to happen plenty of times before where people, you know, just come and ask me questions. You know, I guess because I, you know, do a TV show. Even when I was at the TV station doing the show, people, you know, they ask questions. We answer their questions, and we, you know, we refer them back to, you know, the person that actually referred them. But we do, you know, we do assist them, you know, so that's not a problem. So don't be scared to ask me anything. We are here to help you. You want to be part of the healthy initiative so that you get your body healthy and you can be wealthier. Again, I want to thank you for tuning in to the Wealth of Health show. If you want to know how to get your body healthy, how? Health of Wealth. You want to listen to the Health of Wealth show and share this with others so that they know how by listening to the Health of Wealth show. Again, if you have not subscribed, liked, and hit that bell, subscribe, like, and hit that bell so you know that when we have new episodes. And again, for those of you that will be creating your website, we want to welcome you to the family and to you getting your body healthier so that you can be wealthier.